and welcome to Great Day Live on this Monday. I'm Janelle Martinez.
And I'm Allison Godlove. Thank you so much for joining us today. Hopefully you had a great weekend.
Yeah.
It was hot this weekend.
It was really hot this weekend.
Did you see any of the videos or anything from the Red Bull diving?
I did. Wasn't that
It was
so cool?
we went down there
to
check
How
it out.
Was it?
It was really cool
Wow.
to have something like that in St. Pete.
I know. That was fun.
It also was like all the boats that were out in the bay around it was chaos.
Oh, that's amazing,
Yeah, but
though.
it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I love that was here in our
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, so that was pretty neat.
And you
to
did
have
something
that.
cool this weekend.
Yes, the Florida Aquarium had their World Ocean Day soiree, and it was a fundraiser for the African penguin exhibit that's going to be opening. They're breaking ground on it a little later this summer, early fall. But it was a fundraiser for that. And something that I didn't know was that we are 9 years away from the African penguin becoming extinct.
That's crazy.
And so to have something like this, 30 of the penguins are going to be here at the Florida Aquarium. You're going to be able to go and see it. And I love when I take my niece and nephew out to the aquarium because you really are just up close and personal with so many different animals. So to be able to go and to do that and to see the penguins and to know that they could be a part of saving that species would be really cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I
it was
love
a great event.
I love the penguins. I've been up close and personal with the
Yeah.
penguins too, and they are just so adorable.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad that
So
the
to be able to
aquarium is-
share it with
Yes,
everyone.
that's amazing. I know the aquarium was always one of my favorite places to take the kids to.
Yeah.
When they were little, and I keep saying that, but someone said you need to bring them back now that they're older too.
Yeah, I still
Because
like it.
I know the aquarium's a great spot.
And they do great events. Like
Yeah.
I said it so many times on Saturday night. If you want to go to a really great event,
Yeah.
go to one for the aquarium.
Yeah.
One, it's just great to have them in our
Right.
community and everything that they're doing for marine life and for our community, but they just put on a really good event.
Okay, amazing.
Yeah, it's
well,
very
the
fun.
pictures looked great, so congratulations to you
Thanks,
as well.
it was really fun. I'm
Yeah.
glad I could be a very, very small part of it.
Yeah, amazing. Okay, well, as we said, it is Monday, and something fun that we like to do here is Meme Monday.
Yes.
So I know a lot of you are probably involved with travel ball, so we asked you to send us some of your favorite sports memes, and so a couple of you did. So here's one. It says, baseball mom, Monday through Friday, and then baseball moms on the weekend. She a little cray-cray there.
This is our executive producer, Melissa, by the way. This
Yes.
is her every weekend for the rest of her life.
Yes, I mean, that's what it's like. I know you can really get swept up in it.
Yeah.
Okay, and this one here, I have to use my cheat sheet because I can't read that. Okay, so the coach says we have a game at 8 a.m. Parents, make sure the boys go to bed early, have clean uniforms, eat a good breakfast, but be at the field at 7 a.m. And then the mom or me is like, yay. That's my favorite meme from Friends, too. I love Jennifer Aniston doing
I know. Oh my gosh. That is, though, you talk to any mom that has somebody in baseball, they are at baseball all the time.
Oh my gosh, it is. I know, I always say, like, I'm a dance mom. So,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I don't really complain about that because it's air conditioned. You get to, like, you can
That's
sit in
true.
the back, which is what I always did, and you listen to the music, and, it's nice and quiet. It can be so, but then the sports moms, like, they're out in the hot sun, and so,
From 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., you're out on the field.
I know. Dance moms, too. They're there 7 a.m. to sometimes midnight at a dance competition, but they're inside.
Yeah.
So they have it a little bit better.
Yeah, you're not out in the sun.
That's good. All right, well, we have a great show for you today. A powerful Juneteenth performance is coming to Tampa, and we are getting a preview and a live performance from Afro Opera.
And how you can get your paws on some summer wine while cuddling this little cutie. We're going to get to know our pet of the week, and we're going to learn about a fun event with Friends of Strays.
But first, for the first time, Major League Pickleball is coming to Tampa Bay.
60 top pros in the world, and its premier event will be at the newly opened St. Pete Athletics starting on June 17th. Here with the details are Luke Burton and Travis Rettenmeyer. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank
Good
you
to
for having
have
us.
you guys here. You brought a setup too, huh?
Yeah, perfect court right here.
Yeah, it is.
Perfect.
It's a scale.
Well, this is really exciting to have this event coming here to St. Pete, and you're actually one of the owners of the pro team here in St. Pete.
I am. Yeah, I'm the lone owner player, so I'm like one of the old guys kind of trying to take another bite at the apple. But yeah, it's an amazing event. Best players in the world, so it'll be really cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very fun.
Well, let's talk about pickleball because, it's really grown in popularity. It's something that it's really promoted as everyone can play. I didn't think I realized how competitive and how professional it can be. Can you kind of talk about the sport in general?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the recreational participation is incredible. It's taken off, and that's where kind of the pro game was born out of. But certainly the pro game is in its infancy. It is super easy to play. Anyone can play, hence the popularity. Grandma can play with grandson. There's really no limitations to your athleticism or your lack of athleticism. It's a wiffle ball, so it goes nice and slow.
Right.
And yeah, it's been really incredible to watch kind of the Bitcoin of sports take off and see how people are latching onto it.
How long have you played?
give or take 5 years now.
Yeah?
But tennis prior, so pretty easy transition.
Okay, very good. And St. Pete Athletic, it's newly opened, and people rave about this
Yeah.
space. They just really love it. For people who don't know about it, tell us about it.
Yeah, so it's a 50,000 square foot indoor facility. We have three racket sports. We've got table tennis, pickleball, and padel, which is a really up and coming sport in the area. And it was born out of a group of friends that learned to play pickleball on the courts at Crescent Lake in St. Pete.
Oh, yeah.
And then the courts were so busy, you'd be waiting up to 2 hours to play. So like, we have to do something. So they got together, built this facility, has a full restaurant bar in it, a scratch kitchen, a beautiful space to be. We've got saunas, cold plunges. So it's
Wow.
like hospitality first club. Out of the sun, in air conditioning.
Yeah.
Best place-
Yeah.
best
First class, yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. So tell us about this tournament, because anyone can go and watch it, right? And it's really fun, festive, there's music, all kinds of fun stuff, right?
Yep, that's right. Yeah, and the interesting thing about this is it's a team-based version of pickleball, which most people are used to the doubles, kind of like two people either side, and that's how you play.
Right.
This one is 2 men, 2 women on a team, and they go through a round of playing men's doubles, women's doubles, and then mixed doubles. And then if it has a tie in the actual game itself, then there's a dream breaker, which is a singles kind of format where each player plays 4 points and they rotate through the team. So you have the whole team cheering you on. So it's way more energetic, way more loud than a regular
And you root for St. Pete, Tampa. You know, wherever,
Yes,
like,
Yeah.
to show a little love.
How has that been, kind of bringing this, pickleball to St. Pete, but then to have this big tournament like this and to be involved in it? What's that like for
Oh
you?
my goodness! Like from the beginning, just our buddy Graham, who's not here, but I saw this weird guy on a golf cart at Crescent watching the rec players. Who is this guy? 5 years ago, and then slowly but surely, every venture we had kind of tied together. And now, yeah, St. Pete Athletic, maybe the best indoor club in the country, might be the best club in the country. So to see it go from guys who were just degenerates out on the court talking trash to now this like sophisticated event with a stadium we're putting in, this beautiful facility. It's like, I have no idea how this happened, but
Yeah.
I'm really thrilled to be a part of it.
That's really exciting. You've
Yeah.
played before.
I've played once. Yes, I've played once.
all you
So that's what. So are you going to show us a
I'll do
few
my best,
a few
yeah,
moves?
for sure.
Like
Yeah.
because I keep hearing how easy it is, but I mean, how easy is it
Give it a
really?
go.
Right. Okay.
Very
so yeah,
easy.
I guess we
On
need
this
one of these.
surface, maybe more challenging.
More challenging.
Yes.
And I like. Are you playing too?
Well, I'll let you try it.
those.
Okay, I thought we
Yeah.
were playing. Okay. All right.
I got you.
Is it the basic, like, what is this?
Yeah,
Forehand,
like two small
backhand?
things. Forehand, backhand. There's
Okay.
a kitchen, which we don't have here, but
Right.
kind of.
I remember that.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then so we just kind of keep the swings very small.
Okay.
Eye on the ball. Ready?
Oh,
And we'll
gosh.
see how we do. We got this. We
Easier
got this.
said than
Oh, we're
done.
volleying. All right, we go with that. Oh, come on. You're a natural. Look at that. No space.
Oh my gosh, now you're
See?
good.
Well,
She
beginner's
won.
luck.
She won.
Beginner's- I
This
got a
is-
point, right?
don't
I
like
got
that.
a point,
That hurts
right?
my soul.
All right, let me do one more, and then
One
we got to
more.
let
Okay,
Allison
ready?
do it.
Do it.
Okay.
Oh,
Is there any kind of what advice would you give me?
Keep the paddle in your peripherals and
Okay.
hold it soft. Kiss the baby, don't
I
kill
think
it.
I'm hitting it
You're-
too hard.
No, you're gentle. You're gentle. You're very gentle.
You're not missing it.
Yeah, exactly. No, come on, technique. You are
Whoa.
a natural. If I don't
Okay.
see you at St. Pete Athletic, I'll be upset.
Okay,
That's
Allison, you
beautiful.
got to give it a shot.
Gosh, I'm so bad.
No, you're so good. Come on.
That's
Hands in
fun.
front.
Okay.
Don't let the paddle go back here.
Okay.
Out and in
Oh,
front.
okay. All right.
Holding soft. You got it. Money. Ready?
Well, we'll see.
Let's go. Oh my goodness.
I
Look at
think-
these athletes. Look at these athletes.
See, you got it. I think
Oh,
when you're working with a professional, it's kind of
Yeah, you gotta step up your game a
That's
little
kind of
bit.
nice
For
too.
sure. Lumos.
Yes,
Let me
yes.
see it. Oh my
I
God,
think
what
that
skill.
what is a little intimidating for me is the rules. Aren't
The
there a
rule.
lot of
Oh my
rules
gosh!
in
There,
pickleball?
when I
The
first
scorings.
played the rules, I mean,
It takes a minute.
It
The
takes a
scoring
minute.
in particular is very challenging, but fortunately there is a thing called rally scoring. We don't do it anymore.
Oh,
But hopefully one day we do again because yeah, that's the hard part.
All right,
the hard
cool.
part.
If people want to come and they want
Yeah.
to check out the tournament, they want to be a part of it, what are the days and how do we do it?
So St. Pete Athletic is completely open to the public. So if people want to come and see the club, they can at any time. They do not need to be a member. But if you want to come and see the tournament, just go to majorleaguepickleball.co.
Okay.
And you can buy a ticket online.
Awesome. It sounds like it's going to be really fun.
I know. What are the dates again?
June 17th through the 21st.
So
Father's
not this
Day.
weekend, the following weekend.
Father's Day, bring your kids.
Yeah, fun. What a fun event to do
Yes,
with Dad.
yes.
Yeah,
And I'm so glad you cleared it up for me. It's padel, not paddle.
Well, okay.
Because there's a debate, right? Yeah, I was going to get into that, but I don't know if we have time to clear that up right here.
We'll come back next week for that one.
Okay, perfect.
Great.
All
Thanks,
right.
guys. Good
Thank
to
you so
have
much.
here.
All right, well, coming up, we get a performance from this very talented lady that honors Juneteenth through song and storytelling. Stay with us.
Make the move to 10 Tampa Bay News this morning, anywhere you watch.
You get hurt in a car wreck and the insurance company offers you a tiny little check.
You may deserve more money, and I'll fight to get it for you.
Jack Bernstein got a client who injured their leg in a car wreck for $300,000.
Cancer screenings save lives.
My name is Bridget, and it's very important for every woman to get a mammogram.
At Moffitt, your mammogram is more than just a screening. It's a powerful combination of leading-edge technology, convenient locations, and compassionate care.
I've always gotten mammograms. However, this mammogram, they saw something.
Led by world-class mammography experts who specialize in breast cancer detection, our team understands the unique risk factors like breast density and is committed to finding even the smallest abnormalities early.
A mammogram is what saved my life, and I just can't say enough about Moffitt and the caregivers that they have.
For superior screening and the most accurate result, schedule your Moffitt mammogram today.
I'm Kevin Steele, and I approve this message.
Socialists, radicals, open border extremists, they're coming back, and they're coming for our president. We need a congressman they won't bend, a congressman they can't break. We need Kevin Steele. Self-made, America first. Steele slashed taxes, cut spending, backed the blue, and deported illegals hiding in our community. Send them Steele. Forged in Tampa, ready for Washington. Kevin Steele for Congress.
Looking to sell your house? How would you like to get a cash offer within minutes and close in 5 days? I'm Andrew the Home Buyer, and I make selling your home really easy. No commissions, no closing costs, and no showings. And no need to clean or fix anything. I'll beat any other offer, and I'll even let you live in your home for free after we close. Call me, Andrew the Home Buyer, and let me give you a cash offer for your house.
Are you experiencing leg pain, swelling, or heaviness in your legs? You could be suffering from varicose veins. Bulging leg veins are not merely cosmetic. They're often a serious health issue if left untreated. At United Vein and Vascular Centers, our doctors specialize in minimally invasive vascular treatments that relieve your symptoms and restore your mobility. Treatments are covered by most health insurance. Call 1-800-NEW-LEGS to schedule your free vein screening at one of our locations or scan the QR code to learn more.
Choose Winters and Yonker, and we will send an attorney to you. Let our aggressive attorneys represent you for your personal injury case. Our firm will send an attorney, not an investigator, legal assistant, or paralegal. Winters and Yonker.
I'm Tony DeCopel. The CBS Evening News covers the whole life of the country, and it's powered by some of the best journalists anywhere on earth. At a time when so much of what passes for news is chopped up, we're here to tell you what's real and why it matters. So you can count on us to give you an honest take on the day's news. That is our promise to you. Of course, we're also going to make time for the good stuff, something to move your heart and make you smile. This is the CBS Evening News.
A special Juneteenth celebration is coming to Tampa, and it's bringing together artists from around the world. Maya Stevenson is here to tell us a little bit more about the show, so welcome.
Hi.
Great to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, so this production is in honor of Juneteenth.
Yes,
what will people walk away with when they leave this show?
I call it a musical journey through the African diaspora. So basically, I call it that because it's going to take you through a journey, starting off with our guest artist. We're flying down a guy named Andrew. He's Nigerian, and he sings opera in his native language. I have never heard opera sung in African language before, but he's going to start off the concert representing the roots of Africa. Then it will transition over into me singing spirituals and just representing enslavement and oppression. And then it will transition into the Kumba dancers and drummers, which will represent the liberation, overcoming that oppression.
So it is sort of a journey that you go through when you watch this performance. So it's opera, but it's also dance.
Yes, absolutely. It's going to start off in with African prayer and dance, and then it's also going to end with dance as well.
Yes, and what got you into opera?
I attended Gibbs High School.
Yes.
I was in the PCCA program for vocal performance. Honestly, I didn't know anything about opera until I got there. And once I got there, I just took a liking for it, and it became a passion of mine.
Wow. So this Afro opera, that is a passion project of yours. And during the day, you're a school teacher. You teach music to little kids.
Yes, I do.
Wow. Do you ever sing opera with them?
No.
No.
No, I think I tried it once and they start laughing at me because they don't really know what it is.
Right. It's not something I think you need to sing it to them more.
Yeah, we do take them to the opera. We take them to St. Pete Opera to see their production of Pinocchio.
Amazing.
But as far as me singing, I'm just like, it's more about them.
That's amazing. So tell me some of the details about this particular performance. Is it kid-friendly?
Yes, absolutely. So we actually have tickets that range from VIP, general admission, student tickets for college, high school, and then we have children's tickets as well. Because I think it's very important to expose the youth to the type of event that we're doing.
Yeah, and when is it and where is it?
It's going to be in Tampa at the Tampa Heights Junior Civic Center. It's going to be on Sunday, June 14th from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m.
That's amazing. Okay, let's talk about the song that you are going to sing for us today, Walk Together, Children.
Yes, so that is actually a favorite spiritual of mine. It's not one that I'm going to be singing at the event, but I think it's just one that really highlights the experience that you're going to see, and it highlights my voice as well.
Well, that's what we want to do here today. Okay, well, I can't wait to hear you sing. We're going to put those details up on the screen, hopefully one more time. And if you want to get more information, you can just check out that website right there, afrooperaproduction.com. Okay, take it away.
Thank you. Walk together, children, don't you get weary. Walk together, children, don't you get weary. Walk together, children, don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. Oh, walk together, children, don't you get weary. Walk together, children, don't you get weary. Walk together, children, don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. Gonna walk and never tire. Oh, walk and never tire. Oh, walk and never tire. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. Oh, sing together, children, don't you get weary. Sing together, children, don't you get weary. Sing together, children, don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. Gonna sing and never tire. Oh, sing and never tire. Oh, sing and never tire. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. Oh, shout together, children, don't you get weary. Shout together, children, don't you get weary. Shout together, children, don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. Gonna shout and never tire. Oh, shout and never tire. Oh, shout and never tire. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. Oh, walk together, children, don't you get weary. Sing together, children, don't you get weary. Shout together, children, don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting, great camp meeting, great camp meeting in the
Amazing. That was beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I'm good.
Fantastic. Hey, stick around. Coming up after the break, you are going to meet Beastie and how you can pair wine with the perfect pet.
Make the move to 10 Tampa Bay News this morning, anywhere you watch.
10 Tampa Bay News at 11. The latest breaking news and weather, keeping you informed on what matters most. Watch 10 Tampa Bay News at 11. Stream free on your TV or phone. The 10 Tampa Bay Plus TV app. Streaming 24/7. Local news from the team you trust. Track how the weather will impact your day. 10 Tampa Bay Plus. Download on your TV and watch for free. Sponsored by the Law Offices of Attorney Dan Newlin.
Massive undercover operation in Polk County has led to 266 arrests. People in the area say it is raising some concern.
Watch breaking news on 10 Tampa Bay News. Stream free on your TV or phone.
Is your AC ready for the summer heat? Uneven room temps? Call Brighter Home Services now for our $49 AC tune-up. Schedule today and avoid costly breakdowns this summer. Brighter Home Services. Service that shines.
You get hurt in a car wreck and the insurance company offers you a tiny little check.
This tiny little check won't even cover your car repairs.
Don't take a tiny check from the insurance company. You may deserve more money, and I'll fight to get it for you.
Jack Bernstein got a client who injured their leg in a car wreck, $300,000.
Don't take a tiny check for your car wreck. Call Jack Bernstein.
Jack's got your back.
I'm attorney Jack Bernstein, protecting your rights.
813-333-6666.
Homeowners, West Shore Homes' 20th anniversary sale is here, and that means we're passing on some extra savings to you. For 20 years, we've been setting the standard for remodeling projects, and with over 65,000 five-star reviews, homeowners across the country trust West Shore Home to get it right. We're also paving the way for what the new standard of luxury bathroom design looks like. And we're ready to help you get your project started with some extra savings. This week, get 20% off your bathroom remodel, plus 20 months of no payments and no interest financing with no money down to get started. This is your opportunity to take your bathroom from old and outdated like this and turn it into something new and modern like this. Call 1-800-WEST-SHORE or visit westshorebath.com now to lock in 20% off your project with 20 months of no payments, no interest financing, and no money down to get started. Don't wait. This offer won't last long. West Shore Home, remodeling reimagined.
To get more money for your car, all roads lead to AutoNation. Get your offer now at AutoNation.com. We'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us and pay you top dollar on the spot. Get more money for your car at AutoNation.com.
I hit the concrete. I was in the worst pain I have ever been in my life. I decided to call Morgan & Morgan. Working with them was so easy. You don't pay them a dime unless they win. Call Morgan & Morgan.
Is your AC ready for the summer heat? Uneven room temps? Call Brighter Home Services now for our $49 AC tune-up. Schedule today and avoid costly breakdowns this summer. Brighter Home Services. Service that shines.
Watch 10 Tampa Bay this morning, starting at 5 a.m.
Jessica is back from Friends of Strays with our pet of the week. This is Beastie. He has a lot to say.
He sure does.
He's been meowing a lot. But good to see you. Good to have you back.
Great to be back.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about Beastie.
So Beastie is 2 months old. He had a sister named Beauty, so we don't just go around calling our animals beasties. But,
Got it.
He had a sister named Beauty. She got adopted, so now he's looking for his home.
Okay, and you have a lot of kittens right now.
We do, yeah. It is kitten season. We are in the throes of it.
Okay, and so you also have the option for people to foster if they want to.
Absolutely, yep. Yeah, so fostering is a big part of what helps us save lives. A lot of the kittens who come into the shelter are either too young to go through their spay and neuter surgery, or they might be sick, or just too little yet, and they need a little extra time and TLC to grow up and then be ready for their homes. So fosters are incredibly important because we can't house 100 kittens at the shelter, and that's not a good environment for them to spend those early weeks and months. So a foster home takes them into their home. We provide all the supplies, all the medical care that they need. The foster just provides the love and care and the socialization that helps get them ready for their forever families.
Yeah, and Beastie could be a foster. You could adopt him.
Absolutely. He's actually ready for adoption.
Yeah,
so he was in foster. Yeah, he was in foster with one of our wonderful foster families with his sister. Once he was old enough and healthy enough to be neutered. He was put up for adoption, and now he's ready to find a home.
He's ready to go. Let's find him a home. If you are looking for a kitten, Beastie's perfect. He's been such a doll. He was, oh, there he goes.
There we go.
He talked a little bit.
He's like, it's my turn, right?
Yes, exactly. His sister got adopted. So you have an event coming up, Perfect Wine Pairing.
Yes, so if you're not in a position to foster, maybe you're not ready to adopt yet, there's plenty of other ways to support animal shelters. And there's an awesome event we have coming up July 11th. It's our Perfect Wine Pairing Night. So you get 9 tastings of wine guided by 5 sommeliers that we're going to have there with events by the glass. It'll be at our Cat Box Adoption Center, so you get a really cool after dark experience. And what's better than like sipping on wine and petting cats? I mean, it's pretty much a win-win.
Yeah, tell people about that center.
Yeah,
if they're not familiar with it.
Yeah. So 2 years ago, we opened our Cat Box Adoption Center. It's where all of our adoptable cats live while they're waiting to be adopted. It's a completely separate space from our main shelter, which has our dogs and some of our other programming. So it's a nice, peaceful environment for the cats while they wait for somebody to pick them.
Yeah, what a cool event too to have it there, and then you can, like you said, contribute and give back to Friends of Strays.
Absolutely.
Without maybe it's not the right time to adopt.
Yep.
Yeah, that's great. And so if people want to learn more about Beastie or about any of the animals that you have, what's the best way? The website?
Yep, you can go to friendsofstrays.org. You can see all of our available animals there. The website updates live, so you're not looking at animals that have already been adopted.
Okay.
And you can kind of get some information about them, kind of get an idea what they look like and their size and everything.
Yeah.
And if they've been with us for a while, then we add more and more to their little bios that you can read.
Good.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, Beastie is looking for a home, so if you're thinking about adopting, he's ready to be done with this interview.
Yes.
He certainly is a sweetheart, 2-month-old. Thanks for being here. He's so sweet. All right, honey, you're all done. You're all done. You can go to the website and learn more about Beastie and the other animals. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Good to have you.
All right, well, the artists who prefer to live on the Fringe will be in Ybor City once again. We tell you about Tampa's Fringe Festival tomorrow, right here on Great Day Live.
This summer, Universal Orlando Resort presents a summer of thrills, adventure, and fun. It's a summer you'll never forget. And it's only at Universal Orlando Resort.
Are you ready if you get into a serious car accident? When I lost my dad in a crash, I promised to fight for families like mine. At Bernetti PA, I'm keeping that promise. We fight to get you the settlement you deserve. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready.
Here at Renewal by Andersen, you can replace your windows and doors right now. And for this month only, we have the financing everyone wants. Top 3 answers on the board. Show me no money down. Show me no monthly payments. Show me no interest. This month, you get all 3 for an entire year. Good luck finding that anywhere else.
It's true.
And you know what else is true? Andersen is the #1 trusted window and door brand in the United States. And trust is everything. Renewal by Andersen has earned this trust by standing behind each job with the nation's best warranty. But let's be clear, you're not going to get these at a big box store. Even contractors can't get them. We take care of everything from start to finish. And the best part, it's all included in one price. You know you want them. You know your house needs them. Before June 30th, buy one window or door and get the next one 40% off. That's 40% off. And our financing can help make this project more affordable with no money down, no monthly payments, and no interest for 12 months. Call today to schedule your appointment. Don't wait. 656-259-5900. That's 656-259-5900.
Cancer doesn't wait. It hides. It spreads. It steals what matters most. To find it, you need the experts the world turns to. To end it, you need the most proven proton therapy on the planet. Moffitt is built for this because cancer is all we do. Moving with more precision, more power, and more experts focused on one thing: you.
The team that's treated more cancer, pioneered more therapies, and is known for the best outcomes in Florida. And now they have the most advanced proton technology, pencil beam precision to match. Introducing Proteus ONE, the only one in Tampa Bay. A beam so precise it strikes cancer down to a millimeter from every angle it hides and leaves the life around it untouched. Only at Moffitt, the #1 cancer hospital in the Southeast, and the only NCI-designated comprehensive cancer center based in Florida. Moffitt, your first choice is your best chance.
My son has always been an entrepreneur at heart. With the help of his father, Hunter's been able to build credit with a GT auto loan and a GT credit card. He even was able to buy his own equipment for his fishing career.
Thanks, Dad.
Something wasn't working with my feet.
Was diagnosed with plantar fasciitis.
So I went into the Good Feet store and bam.
They wanted to make sure that they gave me the right arch support.
It really brought me back to being able to be me.
Reclaim the good life with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store. Good feet, good life.
Month is here, and that means some of the area's best chefs are coming together for a delicious celebration.
Creative Loafing's Lee Wilson and Chef Lee Aquino are here in our Kitchen Saver kitchen with a preview of all of the fun that is going to be taking place. Good to have you guys here.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is fun. So just talk about like kind of, you know, what this all entails. You said there's more than 14 chefs participating?
There's more than 14 chefs participating in each Meet the Chefs event.
Okay.
And you can get tickets to both, too. There's a combo. We have a combo ticket options where you can make it twice as nice as an experience.
Very cool. What's it like to be a part of this?
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
With the whole community coming together in hospitality, it's a really nice night.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, so they Meet the Chefs, but the restaurant month, talk about that because there are a lot of restaurants participating in restaurant month, and how do we partake in that?
Yes, so this year we've expanded Restaurant Week to include the entire month of June. So it gives diners an opportunity to experience all of the restaurants that are participating. And on both sides of the bay as well. So we have support from Visit St. Pete Clearwater and Visit Tampa Bay, which we're very thankful for that. So you can go on the Restaurant Month website and pick your place. Like map out your dining season for the entire month of June.
Okay.
Very cool.
I know, that makes it easy to go and do, you know, have date nights.
Yes.
And go, you know,
oh yeah,
you need some plans during the week. And you brought some stuff. What are you making today?
Okay, this is going to be a dish that's represented at the Birch and Vine restaurant downtown St. Pete. It's a real nice, like, summery dish. It's a fried soft shell crab salad.
Yum.
So it's going to have a little bit of marinated watermelon. Beautiful there. And then we're going to take an heirloom tomato. And if you're shopping around for tomatoes, make sure they're nice and tender.
Okay.
Usually not refrigerated. And we want to just take them a little bit, and we're just going to throw them in a nice little bowl here.
Okay.
And simple as summer is, we've macerated the watermelon with a little bit of agave and paprika just to kind of pull it out a little bit.
Oh.
All right. And then we have a beautiful little oregano lemon vinaigrette.
Yum.
So we're going to toss that with that. A little salt, little pepper.
Okay.
Brings out the sweetness as well. And what we're going to do is just build that in the base of the bowl right here. And then on top, we're going to put some nice and spicy watercress. Just peppery, real peppery-like.
Okay.
And it's good on the palate. Topping it with a little bit of feta.
Yum.
And what we did earlier was we had our soft shell crab. We prepared it, and we went ahead and flash fried it. So you'll have a nice crispy but gooey inside. It's one of my favorite things is the soft shell crab.
Oh my gosh, that
And
looks
we're just
like
going to place
summer.
it on top right there.
It does. So this is one of the special dishes that we can get during Restaurant Month, or is this on the menu all the time?
Well, you know, depending how this month goes,
Okay, all right. So
I'd like to see it on the menu. But this is course number 1 for the Birch and Vine. You can get the whole prefix, which is 3 courses for about $65, or you can just order that for your first course by itself.
Okay.
So,
Very
kinda
cool.
fun.
And then talk about the Meet the Chefs, because there's 2 separate ones, right? Do we need special tickets for that?
You do. You need tickets for that, so you can go on the website and get tickets. So there's Meet the Chefs in St. Pete, which features all of our amazing St. Pete chefs. And then there's Meet the Chefs Tampa, which features all of our amazing Tampa chefs. And there are 2 Michelin recommended chefs that are going to be there too. So this is your opportunity to get the chefs out of the kitchen. You can talk to them face to face, find out what inspired them, what makes them like to cook, what do they like to cook. So it's really amazing talking to these individuals.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Just hearing the stories behind all of the food. And
Do
the
you
love
like
of
having
food.
those conversations and sharing, that part of what you do?
Yeah, we're not always fortunate being chefs or the back of the house people to come out and kind of get the vibe of the dining room.
Yeah.
So this is really kind of cool because this is a really good vibe and it's a really big dining room.
That's amazing. And they're taking place at your restaurant and also the Vault.
Yes.
Okay, the Vault in Tampa. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And is there a good website that we could go to? I guess there it is right there. meetthechefstampabay.com. Correct.
Go make those plans. Get this on the menu, right?
That's right. Come on in.
Go check it
Love
out.
to have you.
Yeah, happening all month
Yeah.
long.
All right. Well, great. Thank you guys for being here.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you.
us.
Very cool.
All right, well, speaking of good restaurants across the bay in Tampa, you can enjoy a special menu this month at this elevated English pub. We take you to Mad Dogs and Englishmen coming up next.
This summer, Universal Orlando Resort presents a summer of thrills, adventure, and fun. It's a summer you'll never forget.
Great Day Live wants to send you to experience the summer fun at Universal Orlando Resort. Be the 10th person to call 904-605-2525. Those lines are open now. You can find official rules and more at WTSP.com/contests.
Choose Winters and Yonkers, and we will send an attorney to you for your auto accident. I'm Bill Winters. If you've been injured in an accident, call Winters and Yonkers so we can start working on your case. Call Winters and Yonkers for your free attorney consultation.
The relentless pursuit of excellence at Florida's premier academic health system means we train more medical students in more specialized programs and deliver breakthrough medicine with multi-specialty care centered around you. That's why you can always count on TGH to deliver next-generation care now. Tampa General. Other hospitals practice medicine. We define it.
I'm here today with Andrew the home buyer. Andrew, people here sell fast with no fees. Is that really true?
It is with me. I buy the house directly, so there's no commissions and no repairs or showings.
So how fast can someone actually sell?
I give you a cash offer the same day we meet, and we can close in just a few days.
If you're looking for the easiest way to sell, call Andrew the home buyer today.
How can Consumer Cellular offer fast, reliable coverage and save you up to half? There's got to be a catch, and I'm going to find it by going straight to the CEO himself, Ed Evans. What's up, Ed?
Carrie, here's the secret. We know our customers are going to use a lot less data. We can then set our pricing substantially lower than what the big three are able to do on the exact same network.
Hang on a minute, Ed. Are you saying if I need a lot of data, you don't have a plan for me?
No, in fact, we have all kinds of plans, so you can pay for exactly what you need. Nobody does it better than Consumer Cellular.
It's the Consumer Cellular Summer Switch event. If you're 50 and over, you could cut up to 50% off your big wireless bill. And right now, save an extra $50 off with code SAVE50. All on the network ranked #1 in coverage satisfaction. Call right now and speak with a U.S.-based sales rep in about 15 seconds. So call now and save during the Summer Switch event. Call 1-800-949-4156.
You get hurt in a car wreck and the insurance company tries to give you this tiny little check.
This tiny check won't even cover your medical bills.
Don't take a tiny check from the insurance company. You may deserve more money, and I'll fight to get it for you.
Jack Bernstein got a client who hurt their neck and back in a car wreck, $500,000.
Don't take a tiny check for your car wreck. Call Jack Bernstein.
Jack's got your back.
I'm attorney Jack Bernstein, protecting your rights.
Call 813-333-6666.
Some heavy rain coming down here. Frequent lightning possibility as well. So you got to be weather aware.
Be careful driving, not just for some wet roadways and some ponding, but also some debris that may be lying around thanks to those gusty winds.
Mainly after sunset, that is our chance for stronger thunderstorms. 45, 55 mile per hour winds.
Definitely have the rain gear with you and keep the 10 Tampa Bay app handy.
Watch extended weather coverage on 10 Tampa Bay News. Stream free on your TV or phone.
We'll take a journey across the pond to England without leaving South Tampa. And this month at Mad Dogs and Englishmen, you can enjoy a 2-course meal for $30 per person during Restaurant Month. We recently took a tour inside this reimagined space. Take a look. In the beautiful reimagined Mad Dogs and Englishmen, and I am with one of the original owners, Wilton Morley. So thank you so much for having me in today.
Good morning, very welcome.
Yes, okay, so I love Mad Dogs. I took my family there all the time. So when you opened it, that original location, that cozy spot there on MacDill, more than 30 years ago, what was your vision for that space?
Well, because it didn't really look like an English pub, it was supposed to be like one of those bars that Englishmen, usually slightly shady Englishmen, open in Spain on the Costa del Sol.
So tell me about, you were there for 30 years. What made you want to take it to the next step, to actually move the restaurants and the bar that, people love so much?
Well, I didn't want to take it to the next step. Actually, I wanted to retire. I've known Blake a very long time, 30 years.
Yeah.
And I told Blake I was going to retire. I said, I can't do this anymore. Blake's 70 years old. I've been doing it 30 years. No, he says, we can't let it go. Let's do something with it. So he decided, and I decided, if we were going to do something with it, then really should become we should do a real English pub. We got a very clever guy in England, and he got very old frames and found more interesting stuff about England. Fairly subtle,
right.
But it's a kind of potpourri of the 20th century.
Okay.
So the food's better, the atmosphere's better for me. I love it. I'm probably the least nostalgic person about the old place.
That's awesome. Okay, well, we talked about the food, and I'm getting a little hungry, so I'm going to go talk to your chef and give it a taste.
Fantastic.
To the conservatory, their outdoor dining area and bar. I'm here with Executive Chef Jeff Clark. I know you said you only went to the original Mad Dogs once, but when you were told that you could work at an English pub, what were your thoughts about that?
Well, I definitely wanted to elevate what people think British food is and show them that it's more than just, fish and chips and shepherd's pie. So we wanted to bring a lot of thoughtfulness to the menu, a lot of color, a lot of brightness, and a lot of fresh ingredients, especially food to match this beautiful space we're in. So
I know, and I was just told that when they designed this space that was kind of built from the ground up, they really wanted it to look like, an Irish or an English pub that had been there and then kind of added on to over the years. And this could have been like a greenhouse that they then enclosed. And this is exactly what it feels like. It's amazing.
It's definitely a beautiful location. They did a great job. We have a lot of different little nooks in the restaurant. We have the garden room, and we have the Moroccan room, and here we're out in this conservatory. We open up the doors on these beautiful sunny Florida days, and it's just a great experience.
Great experience. All right, well, let's get to the food, your specialty. Should we start with the fish and chips? Because you got to have that on the menu, right?
Yeah, so here's our fish and chips. We use fresh Icelandic cod. We're actually the largest buyer of Icelandic cod just here in this restaurant in the state of Florida. We're selling about 600 pounds a week right now.
Wow.
Very, very popular.
Did it take a while to get this dish right? Was it
difficult? We went through about 9 different beer batters just to find the right one that not only tastes great but stays crispy, because from the time we cook it till it gets to the table, I wanted the guests to be able to enjoy a very crispy and light texture. So 9 different versions, and we finally found the one that worked for us.
Right, okay, and so let's talk about this dip here, because I've actually tried this before. It was amazing.
So this is our whipped feta dip. It's one of our bar snacks. We have a couple bar snacks on the menu that are lighter fare for people that just want to enjoy a beer, maybe grab a little bite.
Okay.
But inside of it
can I
is a
try
warm
it?
hot honey. Definitely go
All
ahead. It's our garlic naan. We have some pickled shallots in there, some candied pecans, and we top it off with a little bit of fresh chives.
It's a perfect snack.
Yes.
All right, what do we got over here?
Over here is going to be our crispy shrimp. So it's a battered and fried shrimp that we toss in a Thai chili sauce. So it's got a little heat, and then we top it with some pickled Fresnos, and then we surround it with a little bit of ancho oil that brings a little smokiness to the dish.
Oh my gosh. And this salad looks very familiar.
Yes, so this
I
was...
went to the old Mad Dogs, and
Yeah.
you're saying this came from the old one.
So this was a play on the original Mad Dog salad. The only thing that I changed was we removed the Stilton cheese and we changed it to feta, but kept the essence of what the original Mad Dog salad was with your strawberries, your candied pecans, and your raspberry vinaigrette.
Okay, now this looks interesting. What do we got here?
So this is a mushroom leek pie. This is one of our vegetarian dishes. Mushroom leek pies are very prevalent in England, so we wanted to add something to the menu that was fun for vegetarians. We left the mushrooms, we use oyster mushrooms. They're very big chunks, so it still eats like it's got like some meatiness to it. We top it with this beautiful puff pastry and some fresh cheese. But it's definitely a nice light dish, but filling as well.
Wow. Okay, so we can't, skip dessert, right? So what do you have for us there?
So this is our sticky toffee pudding. It's a very classic British dessert. It's a spiced sponge cake that has dates in it. We top it with some toffee sauce and then a little bit of sweet cream as well.
Yeah, perfect. All right. Well, thanks for having us
You're welcome.
in.
All this food chat. I'm hungry. It's lunchtime already, but it is time for the GDL weather forecast, and James is joining us today. It's good to see you.
2 shows in a row.
I know.
I feel lucky.
Yeah, we feel lucky. We feel lucky to have you. It is hot
thank you.
outside.
Yeah, and you remember on Friday I told you how fantastic it was going to feel over the weekend?
Yes.
I went outside to shoot a quick video. I was out there maybe 6 minutes, and I was soaked.
Sweaty.
Just sweaty, and you
It's
can
just-
tell that difference this morning.
Yeah, you can tell the humidity and all that just feels just like soupy outside.
Yeah, and after the nice weekend, you're like, man, it's humid, but right now, this is normal. We were spoiled over the weekend.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
nice. I just told you, I had a 3:30 tea time on Saturday, and I didn't die.
3:30 p.m.?
3:30
Are you
p.m.
crazy?
I played golf on Saturday, yes.
You're
'Cause
brave.
Normally, you don't want to do that.
No, you don't.
Don't want to do that today.
No. Any rain? Gosh, we also need that.
Yes, we do. And again, it was nice over the weekend, but we do need the rain, and we will get the rain.
Okay.
Just not today, not really much for tomorrow, but towards the end of the week, it's going to look nice.
All right.
Yeah, the rain chances are going to be going up, but right now, it's already feeling hot out there. Take a look, and you see Clearwater, St. Pete, Tampa. Look at all that blue sky.
People are out at the beach. Gotta
Yeah.
get in that water. It's gonna get warm soon.
No kidding. Get in the water. So here's your temperatures right now, about 80 to 82 for a lot of spots, but ugh. Look at that.
Wow.
We had widespread 60s for dew points over the weekend. And again, this right here is normal for this time of year. We're just back to that normal low to mid 70s. And there we go. We jumped up about 2 to 5 degrees. And what is it? 947 already feels almost 90 degrees in Riverview. 88 for Clearwater Beach. So you know it's going to be hot as we go throughout the day. Things looking good on the satellite radar, though. But again, we're looking to be relatively dry for the day today. Have some high pressure up to the north. And for today, your forecast is once again 94. But look right under that. More humid. And that's where you're going to feel the difference right here.
Oh my gosh, 103 in Clearwater.
103 in Clearwater, 104, Bradenton, Sarasota, Riverview 100, 96 to 99 up to the north. It's going to be hot again tomorrow. And you're looking at, again, there's triple digits, 100, 102. But the humidity does go up a little bit more for your Wednesday. Look at this Wednesday afternoon.
Oof.
103, 105, even Clearwater, 102. Yeah, it's not going to be pretty as we go throughout this week, as we're just going to be really hot across the area. Now, when it comes in terms of rain, not much for the day today or really tomorrow, but look at this. It does get better.
Okay.
And so that's the good news there is 40 to 60% is typical summertime pattern for us. We like the 60. So that's going to be nice to get some rain across the area.
It's so bad that we're like, we want it to rain.
Yes.
One, we need the rain.
Yes.
But two, just to cool things off for a minute.
And that's why Thursday, Friday, and the weekend, you won't see the 103, 105 just because of the afternoon. You'll get a chance for seeing those shower storms. There is your 7-day forecast. We go from 93, 94 back down to 90 Friday through the weekend. And the weekend, not a washout. Nice start to the day. Afternoon showers.
Cooling down to 90 degrees.
Cooling down to 90.
We love it.
Yes.
Thanks, James.
Is your AC ready for the summer heat? Uneven room temps? Call Brighter Home Services now for our $49 AC tune-up. Schedule today and avoid costly breakdowns this summer. Brighter Home Services. Service that shines.
You weren't ready to get into a car crash. You weren't ready to get T-boned. Weren't ready to get injured. Burnett EPA is ready to fight to help you heal. Ready to seek compensation? Call 1-800-BURNETTI. We're ready.
Hey, it's Ray. At Window World, we're obsessed with quality. And when you're obsessed, you don't just build quality windows, you stand behind them for life. That's why every American-made window we install comes with the industry's best lifetime warranty. Our quality windows are designed for efficiency, engineered for strength, and built with care. So keep calm, cool, and protected with Window World, giving your home a lifetime of protection and you peace of mind. To schedule your free estimate, call Window World today.
We love our new closet. It keeps us organized. There's a place for everything.
And Closets by Design made it affordable.
Take 40% off plus an extra 15% off. Call 1-800-BY-DESIGN or visit closetsbydesign.com.
Mark with a K loves mayonnaise. Mark with a C can't stand it. That's the job. Remember the small things. Because that's how you make a great sub. You make it for someone, not just anyone.
Mark Italian, extra mayo. Mark Italian, no mayo.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
When it comes to beating cancer, where you go matters. Your first choice is your best chance. Moffitt's recently opened high-tech surgical hospital combines the highest level of urgency with a collaborative group of world-renowned surgeons, scientists, and physicians dedicated to defeating cancer. At Moffitt, we treat high volumes of complex cases and deliver cancer breakthroughs and innovations personalized to meet the needs of patients and their families. Now patients have even greater access to state-of-the-art surgical capabilities and techniques, performed by surgeons with decades of experience using advanced research and the latest technologies. By prioritizing unmatched patient experience, offering the latest screenings, treatments, and clinical trials, we aim to provide the best possible outcomes and enhance the overall well-being of every patient. For the right diagnosis, right away, call Moffitt to connect with a cancer expert.
Is your AC ready for the summer heat? Uneven room temps? Call Brighter Home Services now for our $49 AC tune-up. Schedule today and avoid costly breakdowns this summer. Brighter Home Services. Service that shines.
It's messy, unfiltered, and addictive. The Can't Look Away event of the summer.
Your favorite guilty pleasure is back.
The new season of Big Brother starts CBS Thursday, July 9th.
This is Silicon Valley. It's David and Goliath. And the Goliaths protect each other here.
Okay. I guess I need another lawyer.
The Tony Awards celebrated the best of Broadway last night. Grammy winner Pink hosted the event live on CBS.
And here's a look at some of the winners and special moments from the ceremony in New York.
From a high-flying ode to classic Broadway to an electrifying rendition of Lady Marmalade, Pink kicked off the 79th annual Tony Awards at Radio City Music Hall for Best New Musical. John Lithgow won the first Tony of the night for Best Lead Actor in a Play with his role as controversial author Roald Dahl in Giant.
The other gentlemen in my category, you're all marvelous actors. You all deserve this. I got it.
Leslie Manville took home the award for Best Lead Actress in a Play for Oedipus, while Best New Play went to Liberation, which looks back on more than a half a century of feminism.
Thank you for believing
believing that an ensemble play about women's lives belonged on Broadway?
The 2026 Tony Awards comes as Broadway wraps its highest grossing season to date, supported by big name productions with big name celebrities, but still attendance held strong.
It's live and it's raw and it's scary.
Performances from the 26 categories showcase the best of the Great White Way, including musicals Titanic, Schmigadoon, Cats, the Jellicle Ball, and Ragtime, which won the Tony for Best Revival of a Musical. The night also celebrated Broadway milestones, like a medley honoring nearly 30 years of the Chicago revival on Broadway.
No one brings it home like the people who give us live performances on Broadway.
Queen Latifah played matron Mama Morton in the Oscar-winning 2002 film adaptation.
Looks like a fun
Exciting night,
show.
yeah.
Like lots of entertainment.
Yeah, having Pink do it. At first, I was like, that is an interesting choice to have her as a host.
Yeah.
But then when you saw, bringing back Lady Marmalade, and then when she did Chicago, you're like, oh, this totally makes sense.
Right. She has the voice for Broadway songs.
Yeah, and then when she was doing the aerial things, she does that in her performances when she's doing concerts.
Yeah.
So
that was so great choice.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
So I didn't see any of those shows.
No, I haven't either.
I saw Sunset Boulevard, which was I think the previous year, a few months ago, or when it was open. And that was great.
Yeah.
But that one, I think, last year.
We just got to get to Broadway.
I know.
you got to go check it out.
Yeah.
We're lucky, though, to have the Strats here in Tampa to be able to see so many of the shows when they go on the road.
And they have great shows there.
Yeah,
so.
they really do. Very cool. All right, if you are on social media today, you're sitting there scrolling on your phone, be sure to like us. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Great Day Live Tampa Bay.
And if you want to watch any of the segments again from today's show, if you missed details on Restaurant Month or the Pickleball Championship, you can watch the show again at 3 p.m. on our free 10 Tampa Bay streaming app. Download and watch on Roku TV, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
Go back and watch us again play pickleball.
Yes,
I thought
know.
we did pretty good.
I thought we did too, I think. But as I'm thinking about it, I think it was because he was so good.
He was controlling it.
He kind of made us look better, I think, than we are. All right, well, thanks so much for watching today. Coming up on the next Great Day Live, sip on some summer wine with your friends at this adorable St. Pete's store. We tell you what's happening at this Summer Wine Festival.
And we talk to the author of this book that will make you fall in love with the past again. That's right. Good summer reads. So many of
absolutely.
them. Yeah. Thanks for joining us today.
Have a great one. We'll see you tomorrow.
The Great Day Live Kitchen is sponsored by Kitchen Saver, custom cabinet renewal.